Valentine's Day's coming up, and some people may be looking for that special someone to spend it with this year.
And more people are turning to the web for the search. ABC 7's Natalie Granda joins us now with this story. Good evening,
Good
Natalie.
evening, guys. Well, it looks like Cupid is quickly being replaced by apps and websites, and now instead of striking a conversation, gathering up that courage, it's becoming as easy as a swipe. So I spoke to people using the web to find relationships and why counselors say there could be more than meets the eye.
If I think a girl's pretty or I think they're cool, I'll swipe right.
Dating has come down to this: a swipe, a like, and a text.
It's a great way to meet people. You don't have to get to know, you don't have to go face to face at first.
Joseph Stiles says he uses an app on his phone called Tinder. He can look at pictures of women nearby and decide if he likes them. If they like him as well, the app allows them to get in touch with each other.
It's helped me make some friends, meet some people.
It's not only Tinder. There's also Match.com, eHarmony, and sites that can match you on many other personal preferences. Experts say it's changing the way we date.
In talking to people, there certainly is a lot more people who have met online, but it's a more recent phenomenon. So, my counseling experience goes back before that was even a possibility. And so, yeah, it's a recent phenomenon, and it certainly has increased.
My mom met my stepdad on Match.com, and it turned out awesome. Obviously now he's my stepdad, but I think for my mom, and I think for that age range, I think that it just becomes an easier way to kind of filter out.
I do have friends and family that have used eHarmony, Match.com, and Christian Mingle. I don't think there's a lot of good news coming from that.
A study done by the Pew Research Center states that as of last year, 1 in 10 Americans have tried a dating app or website. And experts say a big reason people are turning to the web to find love is to avoid rejection.
They want relationships that they can connect with. And takes a lot of courage to walk up to somebody that you just meet and begin a conversation with. And you don't even know whether they're at the same place. Maybe they're just looking to have a good time. But when you go on a website, obviously you know that they're having some interest in a relationship. And so maybe there's a commonality that drives people to do it. Plus the anonymity. There's the being able to screen people without having the risk of being rejected.
Experts say websites and apps allow users to put their best features forward. And while what they say in their profile might sound good, there could be more than meets the eye.
It's important to have trust in the relationship. And I think that that's one of the things that is susceptible in online dating. How much can you trust what you're seeing as representative of who the person is?
Authorities also say that message you're sending may not be going where you think.
Be very cautious of meeting individuals like this. Just because this is what a picture looks like doesn't necessarily mean that's what they look like, doesn't mean this is their name, this is their age.
Counselors say going online to date isn't something to rule out.
I think people are having more success.
Stiles thinks people turning to their phones for a date is here to stay, but there are some downsides.
It's making people be unsociable, and it's what this generation has come to, because the lazy, you can sit on the couch and meet girls instead of having to go somewhere. And I think it's what everyone wants, but I don't think it's what everyone needs.
Authorities also advise that if you do plan on meeting with an online date, to meet in a public area during the daytime and arrange your own ride. Now, police also warn people to stay safe by just limiting how much information you do post online.
All right, thanks very much, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie.